Good morning, and if it's not morning, good afternoon, whatever it is where you're at. I was working on my two-wheel drive buggy based oval car, and I remembered a deal that I had made with my son-in-law, and he said if I start making videos again, then he would start making videos on his channel. Deal, Andrew? Anyways, like I said, this is a two-wheel drive buggy based car that I've got set up for running on the oval. I've got it running for a class that I think is, for me, the most enjoyable. It's called Breakout Bomber. It's a class where there's very little rules. Just a two-wheel drive based buggy, car body, some kind of a car body. Some people run late model bodies or street stock bodies. I went with the coupe because I felt like it was the simplest and least expensive way to convert to an oval body. The modifications needed to put this type of body on is very simple. So let me pop this body off and show you what changes I had to make in order to fit a coupe body on here. Okay, it's your typical mid-motor two-wheel drive buggy. This one happens to be a Team Associated b6.1. I've had it for close to 4 years now. I never saw the need to go to the 6.2, 3, 4. This one has been working just fine. I still get all the parts I need for it. And I'm just not that skillful of a driver to be able to really tell the difference on the little changes they make between models. Same basic thing I'm going to show you here will work on pretty much any mid-motor two-wheel drive buggy to convert it and put the McAllister coupe body on there. A couple simple things. The wing mounts that usually come off the back, I spun them around, mounted them on the front of the shock tower, and I've got an old touring car rear body mount that I put on here, but you can do basically the same thing with a piece of Kydex or G10 fiberglass sheet and cut out something similar shape to this. And on the front, now how well you can see that, but there is a post mount that I've put into this front brace, and all it is one of these Duratrax universal body mounts, or you could use an RJ Speed universal body mount. Just estimate the length that you need, and I got the one I use. You can see it was quite a bit taller than what I ended up needing, but it's got this adjustable collar. It's got a little set screw in the side. You can adjust it up and down the post, whatever height you need. And when I got down to this low, it's short, I had to put more holes into the body post for the body pin. So all I did was I used a super fine tip on my soldering iron to make a little notch or indentation to hold the drill, so the drill bit would stay steady, and drilled a hole where I needed to put the body pin at. It's good to go. These come with a 440 size hole in the bottom. They come with a 440 screw, I believe, and I wanted to go with a 3mm screw holding it to the brace. So I just used a 3mm tap, retapped the hole, and it worked out great. It is super simple way to convert. I'm not going to go into the exact setup because my track is probably very different from whatever track you're going to be running at. The track that I'm running at is at Warzone Raceway. You can look them up on Facebook. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about Warzone Raceway. And it's a unique track in which it started as clay, and it ran, I want to say, for probably close to a year, just being a clay banked oval. And they got tired of the extreme amount of work it took to keep the track prepped. It does have, a roof over to keep the rain off of it, but still have to do a lot of work to keep it prepped. So what they started doing was they got 5-gallon buckets of asphalt sealer, and as of 8 years that it's been running, they've managed to put 25 coats of asphalt sealer on the track. So it's still got some of the character and unevenness of a clay track, but with the grip of an asphalt track. So, like I said, it's very unique. What I run, I tend to keep my budget as low as possible because I'm not rich and I'm cheap. So it's like, I've been running these batteries, these Z Racing batteries. I got them on Amazon. I think I bought this set maybe 6 months ago, and I bought 2 batteries for $75 shipped to the house, which I thought was a fabulous deal. I'm running the 3300 kV motor out of the Associated Radio Run, the Hobby Wing Quick Run 120 amp brushless speed control. It's only about $50 for the speed control. The steering Servo is an Apex Racing 6600, I believe. They sell those on Amazon for like $25. This particular Servo has been in this buggy for, I want to say, 3 years now. I've never had a problem with it. It's been operating just great. The most expensive single thing that's in the car is the transponder, and that was about $120 for the MyLapse transponder. For the radio system, for about 3 years now, I've been running this FlySky GT5. It does everything I need it to do. It's well under $100 with a receiver. Extra receivers are right at $20 a piece. I've got those receivers in all my cars. Let's see this. This is the charger I've been using for the last 4 years. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see what brand it is. But it was a really inexpensive. I think it was like $40, $50 at the most, and they still sell this style of charger. They sell them with an external power supply, so they're not as tall anymore. It charges my 2S packs at 7 amps, which is plenty fast enough for me. And like I said, I've been using this charger for about 4 years now, and it hasn't missed a beat. So you don't have to spend a bunch of money to have fun racing. Like I said, the Breakout Bomber class is the class that I wanted to get started in when I went back to oval racing, because basically I'm cheap and I wanted something inexpensive I could take one of my existing cars and convert to. The way the class works is it's a 5.7 second breakout class, which means if you run 5.699 second lap, that lap doesn't count. And so it's not the fastest class at the track. It doesn't need to be. There's a really tough, tight competition because everybody's trying to get into the lead position without breaking out and going down a lap. So it's a lot of fun, and because it's just very simple rules, 2-wheel drive buggy, car body, you can run whatever tires you want. Nobody cares what motor you're running. Nobody's going to be looking at your car and trying to find something that's illegal. Warzone is a great place to race because when people do come over and look at your car because you're outrunning them, they're looking for help. And I don't mind helping people, and there's been a lot of people that has helped me work on the setup of this car to get it to handle the way I want it to. And it's just been a blast, and I'm heading back out there today. And I've got this camera I just picked up off of Amazon. It was like $30. It's a motorcycle helmet cam, and I literally strapped it to my hat so I can try and record some races. It's 120-degree field of view. My old GoPro style camera was 170, and they just pushed everything out too far and made the cars so small I couldn't hardly tell what was going on. So that didn't work for what I was using it for. But anyways, get out of the racetrack, have some fun, and don't go broke doing it. Oh, and somewhere, either in the description or somewhere, I'm going to put either a link or something to my son-in-law and my daughter's YouTube channel, so you can go check their videos out when they start posting them. And if they haven't started posting them, ask them, where's the videos, Andrew? Talk to y'all later.